How did the ancient Egyptians mummify people? Mummification was a complicated and laborious process because the Egyptians believed that preserving the body was important to keep the soul alive. Those who embalmed were priests trained for this purpose, and the ritual itself had to take place outside the city in a workshop or in a clean place. The supervising priests wore terracotta masks in the shape of the head of Anubis, the god of surgeons and embalming. Thus, through these masks, Anubis watched over the procession. It was also important that the priests did not make additional cuts that could make the body unrecognizable to the spirit, in which case the body was condemned to walk the earth and possibly haunt the priest. The first step was to make a cut in the abdomen, below the ribs on the left side of the body. The first incision was made with a special curved blade, with subsequent cuts being made using a normal knife. The incision had to be made so that special organs could be removed, which were then placed in vessels engraved with incantations that would allow the organs of the body to be reattached to where they had been taken. Into these vessels were placed the intestines, kidneys, liver, lungs, and stomach. The next step was to extract the brain through the nose and throw it away. Resin was then poured in to prevent the head from collapsing. The heart was left in place because Anubis would weigh the heart in the underworld and guide the soul through it. The body parts were either given to relatives or left in the tomb. Then the body and organs were preserved with spices, and tar salt was placed on them to dry them. The spices used made the body look brown and like hard leather. The whole process took about 70 days, and after it was finished, the body was wrapped in strips. A death mask was placed on the head to serve as a replacement in case the real head was destroyed. Special amulets were then placed on the body. Finally, a mark was attached to the mummy's neck so that it could be identified for burial.